What's up, y'all? It's your girl Sang, and today we're gonna be reacting to a video from Michael Knowles titled "Creepy Lib Targets Kids. No such thing as boys and girls." Well, creepy lib sounds like stupid lib, but let's go ahead and get into it.
He's a transgender activist, Jeffrey Marsh. He's gone viral. I think he thinks he's a woman, or he thinks that he's neither a man nor a woman, but he dresses sort of like a woman. Jeffrey Marsh has gone viral with a TikTok addressed specifically to little boys and girls, in which he makes the argument that there is no such thing as boys and girls.
Hi kids, there's no such thing as a boy or a girl.
First off, sir, you look creepy, okay? Whatever you identify as, you just don't look good as it at all. You look like a monster. Don't he look like a monster? Am I tripping? Look at this. Look at this. Oh, I went back too far. My bad. Yeah, you look like a monster. Imagine this in a cartoon. He's just like, "Hello, boys and girls. There's no such thing as boys and girls." And then the mouth rips all the way back like, and smacks down on you, and it eats like a kid or something. That's what this looks like. This looks scary.
There's no such thing as a boy or a girl, and I can prove it.
No, you can't. No, you can't. No, you can't. You sound stupid already. We gonna get to it, but no, we can't.
So gather around the family, the parents, everybody, answer my questions. You either say boys or girls. Who's usually taller?
Men. Men are usually taller. I don't know why you're saying boys or girls. Because at some point, you all become men or women. Men.
Oh, boys? Okay. But you've met some short boys, right?
Yes. Short men exist, just like tall women exist. That doesn't change the generality of things.
You met some tall girls. So usually boys are taller, but not always. Okay. Who likes the color pink?
Cameron likes pink, all right?
He is a great samurai of Harlem.
The samurai of Harlem.
He is the greatest samurai of Harlem. Yeah. Ichiban Harlem samurai.
電話までピンクだ。全部ピンク。
Yeah.
侍？
Yeah.
Pink, everything pink.
I have modeled my entire life after Cameron. I took the same photo. I'm like a Cameron Reiki Joe.
Girls? Okay,
I said
girls who don't like pink.
Cameron.
And you met boys who do like pink, so usually girls like pink, but not always. Everything you can think of that makes a boy or makes a girl is usually, but not always. And some of them are not even usually. Where does that leave you? Free. You get to like what you like. You get to be who you are.
This goes back to a conversation I had with my brother about one of his friends. Just because you do things that doesn't fall on the generality line of this is what a man does and this is what a female does, doesn't make you any less of whatever you were born as, okay? Do you think I liked playing with Barbie dolls when I was growing up? No, I liked action figures. I liked playing basketball. I liked shooting rifles. That didn't change the fact that I was also a girl. It didn't change any of that. This guy, ugh.
Maybe you're even like me, and you're not a boy or a girl.
Sir, you are a man.
So obviously a
What are
very
you
confused
talking
man and a
about?
very creepy man, and he should not be allowed within 300 yards of children.
Facts.
But his argument is not coherent either. His argument is ultimately self-defeating. It's a nice bookend of the show. You open up with John Fetterman and Joe Biden, you end with this guy. I'm not sure who the least coherent one is. The reason his argument is self-undermining is not because he's wrong about the color pink. He's right about that. Some boys like pink, some girls don't like pink. It's not because he's wrong about height. It's true, there are some short boys, and there are some tall girls. That's all true. The reason his argument is self-undermining is because he addresses it to boys and girls. And he doesn't just say, hey, boys and girls, I'm going to show you that there's no such thing as boys and girls. But, because that could be sort of ironic or with a little wink and a tongue in cheek, It's the fact that throughout the whole argument, the argument relies on the categories of boys and girls. The very fact that he says there are some short boys and there are some tall girls presumes that there are boys and girls. The very fact that he says some boys like pink and some girls don't like pink presumes that there are boys and girls. The very fact that these people refer to trans women as a distinct category from women shows you that there is a distinction between the boys who think that they're women that call themselves trans women and the girls who think that they're men who call themselves trans men, and boys and girls are different. The very fact that there are these ontological categories. The libs are right that there is such a thing as gender expression. Of course there is. But the thing they can't get away from is that ontological reality that there are boys and girls.
And I don't know why they're acting like that's not a thing. But like he said, they make it a thing. Because like they're sitting there telling us that, oh, your kid knows when they're in the womb if they want to be a boy or a girl or not. They know what they want to transition to. So you know that there's such thing as boys and girls. Because you're telling kids they can transition to either one. So you can't also sit here and be like, those aren't things. What are you talking about? What are you talking about?
And even if a boy likes pink, and even if a boy is a little bit short, and even if a little boy likes to play with Barbies or has the sort of disordered sexual desires that guy has, they remain boys and girls. Because if they didn't, then his argument wouldn't mean anything.
Yeah.
Right? The entire point he's trying to make relies on the very existence of boys and girls and then denying and transgressing that thing that we all know, that we all can see before our very eyes. It's a very shallow argument that he's making, but it's an argument that cannot be made, because if we even have meaningful language, then there's no way to even refer to the things that he's referring to without granting the very existence of boys and girls that he's trying to deny. It cannot happen. You can't run away from this reality. And it's a problem, you see it in its absolute extreme absurdity on the transgender argument, but it's on basically every big claim that the Democrats are making leading into the midterm elections. They're making arguments that just are not resonating, and they're not resonating because they're incoherent.
Speaking of the midterm elections, did you guys know that now they're like, the Democrats came straight out and was like, oh, we already know off rip it's going to take days and days to count these votes. It's like, what are you talking about? Why are you saying that now? That's weird. We haven't even voted yet, and usually everything should be counted up like same night. Usually you find out like when they start voting, you find out like next morning or something, like when you officially have everything in. The fact that they're already sitting there like, oh no, we not gonna know for a couple days, maybe a week or so. We just not gonna know. What are you talking about? You throwing the election? You doing some fraudulent activity? Because that's a weird thing to say this early. And we ain't done nothing yet. That's weird. Outside of that, this guy, crazy, don't know what he's talking about. There's boys and girls. But we know that. We just don't understand people like him who looks like monsters and demons and just want to keep pushing evil, weird stuff onto the children in our communities and lives. It's weird. It's weird. But if you guys want to see me react to more stuff just like this, let me know in the comment section down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Also hit that notification bell so you never miss when I drop a video. And with that said, until next time, you already know who it is. It's Sang.